All UK festivals use volunteer staff to help keep everyone safe, organised and having a good time.
Are you excited for the best shift of your life?
Cannot wait. I had a brilliant time a few weeks ago at Bearded Theory, and now I'm trying a bigger festival. Actually, the third biggest in the UK, Download. And at this festival, I would be driving the accessibility buggies, helping people with luggage, and also getting to see all three headliners. What would the work be like? Would the headliners live up to their billing? Yeah, they're all right. They were bloody good, and would it be worth it? Okay, Wednesday afternoon, time for first shift for Buggy Team Alpha. Got here yesterday, did all the queuing up for the accreditation and all that jazz. Well, that was pretty painful, but got the car parking pass, got the wristband, good to go. Had the briefing in the evening, and then that was it. It's been chill out time since. Let's go and get this first shift done. Hello. How you doing?
Meal vouchers?
Meal vouchers and Buggy Team Alpha check-in.
Oh, amazing. That's a good name.
Thank you. 5. Perfect.
Yeah, so there's one that'll say buggies on it.
Hello, how you doing?
What's your name?
Tim.
Are you excited for the best shift of your life?
Cannot wait.
It is good fun and it goes really quick. The buggies are nice and easy to drive.
Yeah, they look cool.
Everyone else has gone down there.
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to stop them going down there.
Right, that's going to lean forward. Let's up that. Yeah.
You were like Tetrising everything.
There we go.
Right, thank you.
Hop on. Just while they're doing that, that black case on there is the heaviest thing I've lifted today. You guys were District X, weren't you? Yeah. Where are you guys going?
Same, so I'm just
The
same
village,
place,
right, okay.
same place.
We haven't actually got anyone for you at the moment.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say crack on. Well, did a lot of loading, a lot of getting people on buggies, and then eventually got to drive one myself for all of 10 minutes until the battery ran out. So now we're waiting to hopefully get it charged and then maybe drive some more people around. One calamity after the other. Bus driver for this bus has lost his keys, so we're all searching around on the ground for them.
When we swapped buses, he took the bus, took the keys with him. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, yay! Get back on the bus!
First shift done, and it was mostly really fun actually. I think I enjoyed loading up the buggies the best, even more than the driving. A few people got a little bit tetchy, I'd say. I never want to be a supervisor on a shift like that. Absolutely hectic. I'm going to go and co-op now. Thursday morning, let's go and look at some of the other benefits you get being a volunteer here at Download Festival. And you get access to this massive toilets and shower area, which is basically never busy. Oh, sorry. This one's free. Hi there. Good. Chicken and mushroom pie, please, to eat in. Please. Thank you.
Drink water in the end there.
Oh, okay.
So you can take a white in front of the white.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, it's not going to win any awards, but pretty decent. Now it's £7.50 for a meal, or £6.50 if you buy tokens in advance. Alrighty, there is one massive downside though to volunteering here at Download. That is the fact that the campsite is miles away. So whenever you're going to District X, whenever you're going to the arena, you really need to think about how long you're going for. You can't just pop back to the campsite to grab something or replenish stocks or whatever. When you're out, you're kind of out for the day, which means you really need to be taking a bag with you, which I don't particularly like to do. And this bag is actually too big to go in the arena as well, so it's only an A4 size bag that can go in the arena. It's hot during the day at the moment, but cold at night, so water, hat, hoodie, and there's rain forecast for this afternoon, so I'm going to take the waterproof as well. It is what it is. It's about a half-hour walk. I'll take you with me. Let's go.
This game is called Measure Death. Thrust out their hips slightly and place the tape measure round about where their belt buckle will be. Well, it's a strong one. From the go! My God! Oh, there it goes! Random guy. One of the things I always question when I see random guy is what length is he packing? 3, 2, 1, Measure Death! Yeah. It has to be 413 centimetres.
Banana cornbread, the skillet for my Valentine. So I've already melted here in this pan a whole packet of butter.
These queues are absolutely insane for co-op merchandise. And look at this one. Look at that. These people must really love their merch.
On a camping holiday, 2 words that never belong in the same sentence. And I remember on the second day I was laying in the tent and I thought, I've got an house. And I could hear other people going, we've got an house. Do you know that thing we left with running water and sanitation and food in the fridge? And we've looked at all that and gone, no. For a holiday, we're going to put ourselves in a fucking emergency.
Raining. So the plan is to have a low alcohol day today because I'm working first thing in the morning, and with driving, need to be conscious of that for sure. So it's lots of fun here in District X. All kinds of different acts, comedians, cabaret, all kinds of stuff. Then an act later, which I would not expect to see here at Download. And although I wouldn't expect to see them here at Download, I've already heard their music twice in the 24 hours I've been here so far. So you'll have to wait for that one later.
This is going to be a close one. We're on the last hot dogs, aren't we?
Right, back in the van. Obviously, having said it was half an hour and that it was just not possible to come back to the van, I timed it on the way there today and it was actually 20 minutes because that was like a little staff shortcut, which I didn't know existed before. So that's manageable. And the acts this afternoon were mixed, I'd say. There was a great comedian. Some of the music was great. Some of that cabaret comedy stuff was great, but some of it was not for me. Let's just put it that way. So there's a little bit of a gap in the schedule now in things that I wanted to watch. So I thought I'd come back, get some food, grab some beers and then head back down there. Okay, back to District X. Few beers in this little tiny little backpack. Cheers. Oh, they are lovely. Discovered those at Boomtown last year. Can't stop drinking them.
Not too good. Okay, good luck, Bertie. Go for it. Welcome to the jungle. We are
Guess who just got back today?
Famous first words. Feel good entertainment. All the punters getting up to sing on stage. The doghouse is already packed. It feels like everybody else is now heading there for a half-hour set. You won't believe who it is. It's full. It's absolutely full. The doghouse is more than full, and there's still hundreds and hundreds of people going there now. It doesn't feel like it'll be dangerous, but it's a lot of people in one place. It's a very good-natured crowd, but I don't want to be there, especially not just for the Venga boys. Well, that was a very strange experience. It was a band playing music that I absolutely love, or the genre of music that I absolutely love, grew up on. Yet in an hour-long set, I think I knew one song. So it was just a different generation of that music. And at the same time, I felt like kind of very out of place, but very at home. It was kind of cool. I liked it. And I still got to hear the Venga boys, kind of. Good morning, Friday morning, second shift. It's 10 to 7, and bizarrely I woke up at 5:30 this morning for no particular reason, so I've had time for a nice lazy morning. Had a shower, got myself all sorted, time to go and pick up my packed lunch, and then we'll be driving buggies again. Wicked. Hi there.
How's it going?
I'm after a packed lunch, please.
Thank
you.
Okay.
Chicken mayonnaise would be great, thank you.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
I need somebody to work with Dom on to start at least.
Looking a bit pink. So it's been hectic here this morning. Changes of routes, people trying to figure out new plans. It's all got a bit stressful at times, but we're dealing with it with smiles, kind of. Festival started in the main arena. Whew, that was hectic, man, hectic. Got my hat soaked in water, trying to cool my head down. It is hot here today, and that shift was absolutely non-stop, which is good because it makes the time fly and you're solving problems and helping people, and that's magic. Oh, okay, wow. Priority so far has been getting myself cooled down. It's hard to describe how sweltering it is here today. There's not a breath of breeze, and it feels like that racetrack is just soaking up that heat and then radiating it back out. It is warm, and to be honest, I'm still too hot. I'm gonna have to get in the shade here. Also, food, classic egg chorizo wraps, mega, and hydration. Gotta get them fluids in me. I've got to have a wee before I start drinking alcohol. That's my rule. So I've been guzzling this down as quick as I can because I want to get out there and get on it. Yes. Ooh, one of the people I helped today gave me a gift. It's a kitty cat, and I'm going to stick him there. Meow. I walk a lonely road to the main arena. I've got a list of bands that I've been wanting to see forever, and tonight's headliner is right at the top of that list. It's not going to be a Blue Week. It's going to be Green Day. Look at that glare. It's still really, really hot here. Sweating out my face. So, there's a lot of things I like about Download so far. And one of them is the fact that if you are in District X, used to be known as the Village, you can get cheap food and drinks at the co-op or take your own food and drink in there. There's also planes going over all the time. So I like the fact that you can do that, but in the arena itself, you're not allowed to take in any alcohol, any opened water bottles, or pretty much anything else really. And I don't mind that. That's a good balance. If you're in the arena, you're paying the big prices. If you're in the District X, which is like the after party really on the main nights, then you can do whatever you want and take your own stuff. That seems fair to me. Wow, crazy queue just for getting water. People are dehydrated.
city.
Oh, Weezer were excellent. 4 or 5 really top songs.
Oh, let's go! Hey, oh, let's go!
Another turning point, park stuck in the road. Time grabbed you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this no man's way. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. Well, I hope you have the time of your life.
Yeah, they're right. So, I was being sarcastic, obviously. Green Day were absolutely exceptional. What wasn't exceptional was the lengthy walk back to District X because 70,000 people were going in the same direction at the same time. Also not great were the queues at the only bar I could find that was still open, and the fact they insisted on opening the cans which I'd intended to keep in my pockets. That meant my only option was to sit on the floor watching people play with swirly things and to listen to bangers at the silent disco. Saturday, a download. Had a pretty lazy day so far. Had lunch at the staff canteen. Very convenient, that. Now, just watching the rugby on my cello TV, and I'll be heading into the arena straight afterwards because there are 4 bands that I want to see today. The Darkness, the Sex Pistols, and Sleep Token. And that is the act that everybody's been talking about this weekend. Some people think they're worthy. Many people think they aren't. It's split the room. Absolutely split the room. But I'm going to be starting at Twin Atlantic, who I saw in Benicassim FIB in 2023, and they were awesome. So I'm very excited to go and start my day with them.
Thank you so much. Cheers. What's a rock and roll show without a little bit of adversity? Eh? Eh? I flick the switch on the generator so I can turn you on. Hey, you put my life in your hands. Open up your heart and your soul. Take my love and never go.
That is a big truck. Hi there, 2 Somersby's, please. Thank you. Well, Dartmouth were okay. Very likeable, but a little underwhelming, to be honest. Maybe it was just because I was too far away. Right, this is definitely a thing. There's nowhere near enough toilets here. The toilets themselves are massive and great, but they're so far apart, I don't even know where the nearest one is. Well, I've no idea what that band was called. I'm never going to look up their music on Spotify, but the energy in that tent was wild. I love the headliners, but that's why I come to festivals. Stuff like that, yeah, magic. And also, we missed an absolute downpour, so win-win. What are you having? Chicken Goujon strips, please, pal. Thank you. Legend, thank you.
Sweet chili?
Yeah, that was it. Go on, chuck some on there. Alright. It was a weird noise, but yeah. So another big benefit for me being a volunteer here is you get to understand the layout, you get to understand all the bits and pieces. And having been volunteering just there, I knew that there were toilets just there. And although it's a 10-minute walk from the arena, I would much prefer to walk 10 minutes and stand in a queue for 10 minutes. And also, those toilets are barely used, really, so they're in great condition. Well done, me. there's lots of people staying, but there's quite a lot of people leaving too. This walk probably won't take an hour tonight. Now, I'm not really much of a merch person, but I know lots of you are. So while there's no queues, I'm gonna go and have a look. Well, utterly respectively, that did nothing for me.
Dreams, bro, not in like a good way.
Let's go party.
Happy Sunday, everyone. I am very glad I set like 7 alarms last night. I'm going to be on shift. On time, packed lunch and coffee in the bag. Good to go. How you doing?
I was looking for blue black supervisor, Chris, over.
So yeah, the download site is massive, and it's not helped because some idiot put a racetrack right in the middle of it. Really inconvenient. The main arena here, but then the other event centre is all the way over here. District X, separated. Take a little while to get going again.
No problem.
Come on, boy, come on. Oh. Go wild. Oh, okay, fair enough. You go wild in the co-op. Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, we're in Arena.
Arena as well, Arena. Called your camp out, stick yourself in there.
Okay.
So you're going to help, I think, because I've been grounding it out on this side. Maybe this side, but be a bit more balanced now.
Don't say I'm a bit heavier than you are.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, mate.
No problem at all.
Super
There you go, guys.
I'm super good one.
Have a good time. Hey, where are you headed to?
South Wales.
South Wales, okay.
All the way back around.
Yeah, security escort.
I'm dropping this guy in there. I'll come back to you. First time I've been on the track as well, so. Oh yeah.
All I have to do is drop in the bag off.
Oh, happy days. Final shift done and dusted, and that was a lot of fun. Pretty low key this morning, hanging out at gate 3, and then got to drive all afternoon. Some lovely customers, helping people pack up their stuff and take it to the car park, helping them find their cars again after 4 days of mayhem. Yeah, all feels good. Now time to try and get amped up again for one more night. I'll be back for one of those later, I think. Thanks, sir.
Like, I know it's Sunday, my knees are bad too. We're 3 days in. But I want to see this fucking tent get up off their feet. Let's bounce. 1, 2, 3, oh! Sing it with me. We're singing peace in the valley and sex in my soul. Tattoo my body, bury me in rock and roll.
Wow, kids in glass houses. That blew me away. They were wicked. A great festival find. If that's not the highlight of my Sunday, there's going to be something very good coming up.
Now shut the fuck up!
Say fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Y'all wanna sing and say fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Oh, Corn, they were bloody good. I say they were, they're still going on over there somewhere. I've decided to leave before the encore because I can't be doing with queuing with 70,000 people to get to District X. Girls just wanna have fun. Yeah. Oh, Monday morning, folks. Well, Monday afternoon, actually. What do we think about Download? I had a great time. It was brilliant. It wasn't all wins. Like, there were some times when I was struggling to find an act that I really wanted to watch or enjoyed watching. I'm not a huge fan of the layout itself. I think it's a bit awkward. And the fact that people get shuttled around all together, herded like cattle a little bit. I find that a little bit not ideal for me. But wow, some of the acts and the festival staff and the people that come here, amazing. Like, such a friendly crowd, such a good time. Just everybody here to have fun and sort of support each other and be playful and all the great things that you expect at festivals. But yeah, great stuff on that Download. They made a few changes this year to how things are run, and that upset a number of people, certainly. And that leads on to us as volunteers who had to deal with a lot of that. I personally avoided most of it, which I was grateful for, but one of my colleagues had about 100 angry people at her gate and no way of moving them to where they needed to go. They'd all turned up to the west gate and they needed to be at the east gate, I believe. And there was essentially no way for them to get there, aside from ordering taxis or Ubers or whatever, but they couldn't get those either because like the phone signal, actually phone signal over the weekend has been good for the most part. So that's an improvement as well. They said they put up some 5G masts and yeah, I think overall it worked. But yeah, one of my colleagues had to deal with a lot of angry people and the site crew actually sent some security down there as well, which essentially rarely happens unless they really think it's going to properly kick off. So there was some concern about that. The volunteering as a whole, I loved it. Actually, I really loved it. It was a lot of fun helping people onto buggies who desperately needed the help, and they were so grateful and so happy to have our service. And even times when we couldn't really give them good information, they were still like, oh, it's okay, we understand. So that was the vast majority of people that we helped. And the buggy driving itself, which I got to do on my final shift in the end, properly for the first time, was such good fun. Like just dashing around everywhere, picking people up, dropping people off, helping with bags, getting people to their cars if they could find their car, all that good fun. And actually, towards the end of the shifts, I wasn't clock watching at all. I wasn't like counting down the minutes. Honestly, I would have been quite happy to carry on a couple of those shifts, particularly the last one. Hotbox overall, they've got 1,000 people here, or over 1,000 people. So it's going to be hectic. So if you're going to come and volunteer for them, you've got to expect that things are going to be challenging, difficult, things are going to change. So you've got to have a really sort of positive and flexible mindset, I would say, if you want to come and do this at such a big event with such a big company. However, they didn't get off to a great start by not manning the accreditation box correctly. I think they hoped is probably the right word, that across the 2 days, everybody would come in at sort of reasonable spacings. But as it turned out, it seemed like the vast majority came within that 2-3 hour window on Tuesday afternoon, and they didn't have the correct number of staff in the box, which meant lengthy waits and some grumpy people at the start, me included. I'm ashamed to say a little bit. But overall, the people that I worked with, all fantastic, good fun working together, and yeah, is it worth it? I guess is the thing. So with these, you do 3 8-hour shifts, and that's it basically. Overall, I would say it was totally worth it, and I had a great time, and I'll do it again in a heartbeat. So see you next year, download 2026, and do all the good stuff. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video when I'm going to be volunteering at another festival. Peace.